Welcome back, everybody. This is Dissonance Gaming, and you are watching our Minecraft Survival Let's Play world. This is episode 4 in the series, and Enchanting is our goal today. But I do have a few things to catch you up on, so let's take a little look around. Now, if you've been watching this series so far, you have seen that we have really breezed through a lot of the early game. I already have a number of diamonds from my last episode. Go check that out if you haven't already. And I just want to do a little recap of what we've been working on so far. So first off, of course, we had the very first episode where I spent way too long working on this little dirt hut. I do plan on changing this just a bit today. We do need to decorate this inside. It's very, very bland right now. I do plan on coming back to that. Don't worry. After that, we took some time to work on a few early game essential farms. This tree farm has come in so handy. As you can see, I've got another 25 trees ready to go, and more wood than I really need at this point in the game. So we are stocked up and ready. I also have a little bit of farming going on here. I just grabbed a few carrots and potatoes from the village off in that direction. And of course we have our wheat growing, which is going to be oh so important for the cow farm that we have going on. Now, I have periodically been coming back to feed these guys, so we do have quite a few more cows than we did in the past. They're growing quite nicely, and I will probably do one more round right now. And this should give us a great supply of leather later on in the episode when we are ready to begin making our books. We also have some sugarcane growing down over here along our swamp lake. Looks like it's time to collect. Let me grab that for us, and we'll need it again later in the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually not sure what our first bottleneck is going to be. I'm not sure what we're going to need more of. If you have a guess, put it in the comments below. What will we run out of first? Sugarcane, which we need to make the paper, leather from the cows, or wood for the finished bookshelves? Let me know what you think. And last episode, we created this little mine. It's not much now. I'll get around to the decorating soon, hopefully. But let's go take a little peek inside. So here she is, not much, but she's gotten us the resources that we need so far, including a number of diamonds, plenty of iron, tons and tons of redstone, always so much redstone, and a number of other various blocks. So in addition to all of our projects, you may have noticed that since our last episode, I have gone and put a few paths in. As I said, even though this is early on, I'm building out of dirt, and we have very simple little farms, I do want things to look nice, so I just added these little roadways and some half slabs along the way, just to make the walking easy, and to make it look, you know, like I travel, and I do travel down these paths. Gets me to each of the farms, the resources I need, and just kind of gives it a bit more of like a real farm feel, you know? So let's get down to today's business, and it's all about enchanting. Now, this is a temporary structure. I'm not going to make any big crazy designs because eventually we will be moving out of this little dirt house. It is nice for now, but we will need to upgrade in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start, I want to bring up a real issue. This little chicken is still nameless. He's so incredibly sad to be left without a name. If you have any ideas, please drop them in the comments below. You may be the viewer to name this chicken, who is apparently going to hang out with me for the rest of the Let's Play. So don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity. Now, back to the drawing board. In our roof, I have added this little bit of framing. I think it just kind of gives a nice, strong center structure to our dirt hut. And actually, let me play around with this idea. Ooh, I like this. This is something you can use in your builds as well. Often these little frames around central structures, like this pillar in the center. Oh, and I forgot to show you at the outside as well. I added little frames that, again, just kind of give this dirt hut a little bit of shape and also the impression of some strength, right? It looks like the dirt is now kind of built around these central wooden pillars or frames that help hold the structure in place. You can do this with all sorts of materials. So try it out in your builds and see how you like it. But framing is something that can quickly add just a little detail to your own designs. Okay, so Dissonance, you're talking on and on forever, and we still haven't gotten to our idea here for the enchanting room. Now, we are going to need a staircase down. I have this idea of kind of having our mad lab somewhere down below. Now, it's a little hard to put a staircase in here since it is such a small space, but I kind of like this idea of just having an open area here, but we'll have kind of a winding staircase down. Now, I will need some kind of slabs, and perhaps I will actually use, I haven't thought about this, but maybe some stone brick. So let me go craft up some stone brick, and I will be right back. Okay, furnaces are churning, stone is on the way. Okay, I made another 2. Let's speed this process along. So I'm just going to throw this out there. I think a tree would look really nice right about here. So we'll let that grow. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so we are back inside. Now, we don't have a ton of stone brick slabs, but we have enough to work with, so let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this might happen. If you remember, a couple episodes ago, we ran and found a little slime and some other creatures down below. And it does look like that tunnel outside runs directly under our base. I kind of anticipated this, and this is okay. So we're going to have a library down in our cave, a little temporary library down in the cave. And this is going to be kind of like the crazy wizard out in the swamp sort of feel. That's what I want to go for. We're going to do our enchanting and eventually get some potions going. And it's just going to be kind of in a underground cave here. So let me drop down. This should be safe. We came and lit this up before, a couple episodes ago. We'll just finish bringing this down. Alright, boom. And we should have a staircase coming all the way down from our little grass hut. Very nice. We'll get this all lit up, and I am thinking I'm going to make this central column out of wood, just to just to contrast a little bit with the stone. Now, I do see a skeleton down there, so we are going to have to make this a little bit safer. I'll show you where this comes out. So you just walk outside, there's a creeper explosion, don't mind that. And here we are. Right, so this little cave kind of leads underneath the dirt house, and we're going to have our crazy little weird swamp wizard lab down there. I think that's the plan. The plan could change at any time, so don't be surprised if it does. Okay, so we are back and ready to put in the central column, connect it up. Very nice, and now we will get a little light and then work on the sides. Okay, and just for now I'm going to block this off so we don't have to deal with any skeletons or zombies interrupting us. Alright, and this gives us a nice little entrance down here. Now, all I'm doing here is replacing some of these full blocks with half slabs just to give it a smoother descent underneath. Again, we're going to try to keep everything as aesthetically pleasing as possible, even if we're only building with early game materials right now. Even though we're not doing anything fancy, I do want to keep things looking decently nice for you all. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. So I'm thinking about our descent here, and I might actually leave this dirt. As unclean as it looks, I almost like this idea of, we're moving down from dirt levels to stone levels. I will remove some of the stone that I don't like and put smooth stone in, just to tidy things up a little bit. Okay, so things are starting to look pretty smooth down here. Now, if you have checked out my Snow Kingdom mini-series, where I am putting together pieces for a Snow Golem Kingdom, and I will be entering it in a competition in the Minecraft subreddit, then you have seen a little bit of my randomized block placing patterns, and essentially this is a little building tip you can use that will just help give a little bit of depth and diversity to your build. So right now, if you look at this left wall, it's almost entirely just plain stone. And to help mix that up a little bit and make it a little more interesting to the eye, we're going to take out a few random chunks and put some other types of stone in there. We will use a little bit of cobblestone, a little bit of stone bricks, and possibly some even some cracked stone bricks. We might see how that looks. Okay, so for this method, I really like to use blocks that are of a similar color. So I have here some stone bricks, some cobblestone, some cracked stone bricks, and some andesite. And we're not going to go crazy. We do want the main piece to be the regular stone. However, we are going to take out just a few pieces here and there and replace them with some of these other types of stone. And there's a little too much cobble down at the bottom, so we're going to replace that with some stone as well. Good, and now we're just going to go back and fill in the missing chunks. Oh, I liked that. That cracked stone brick looks really nice in there, actually. Little andesite, just has a little texture to it, you know? And you just try to randomize it as best you can. It's not going to be perfect, but that's kind of the point. And now coming down, there's just a little bit of extra texture along the wall. It just makes it a little bit more interesting. And it's these details that kind of all add up into some really incredible builds. So we'll try to keep an eye on that throughout the series. If you have any tips you'd like to share with me, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas and ways to grow my own building as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just take a quick moment here to remind you to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. It is free for you and it helps me out oh so much. It has been an absolute pleasure sharing my Minecraft journey with you. I hope that you are enjoying it as much as I am. I'm just grabbing a little extra stone. We'll go replace some of the messy floor down here. This is just too much cobble in one area. Good, that looks much better. And then this is going to be our little enchanting room. So we'll dig this out, and then we can get started on actually making the enchanting table and the bookshelves. Ah, yes, I love having that tree in there. It just fills in this big open space. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one last collection of our sugarcane, and then we are going to prepare to start making our bookshelves and enchanting table. Here we are, one last round. Oh my goodness, one last round of breeding, and then we will get on to creating the bookshelves, which also leads me to one of my least favorite parts of Minecraft, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, the cows. The cows, they're overgrowing. Oh no, I've fallen into the pit. I can't move. There's too many of them. Ugh, I can't get to the door. Okay, whew. Ladies and gentlemen, this leads me to one of my least favorite parts of Minecraft. I hope it's one of your least favorites as well. These poor cows have done absolutely nothing in their lifetimes to deserve what is about to happen. However, we do need enchantments, which means we do need books. And for books, we are going to need leather. And guess what? There's only two ways to get leather. Killing cows and killing horses. And we don't have any horses. So you know what must be done. It is time. I will thin the herd off camera to save you some sorrow. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm randomly showing up in the middle of my video with an announcement. You may have noticed, but my voice sounds a little different. I just want to give a huge shout out to my family for getting me a new microphone setup, something that I had asked for and was looking forward to improve this channel. Hopefully it smooths things out a little bit for you and the audio experience becomes a little bit more enjoyable. I know that I am loving it so far. Back to the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the deed has been done. I am, of course, going to leave some cows behind so that we can continue growing them and produce more leather in the future for when we need it, as well as more food. I do wish I got a little bit more. I only have 58, but that should be enough to get us started, at least, and hopefully we can get our full bookshelf setup done today. Next up, now that we have the leather, we are going to need our sugarcane. We'll gather that up, make our books, and then finally we'll grab everything that we need to make the enchanting table. Okay, now that we have pretty much everything gathered up, I would actually like to start with the cornerstone piece. Let's get our enchanting table down. Now, I am going to need a diamond pickaxe. We are going to need to get ourselves a little bit of obsidian. And then we will get set up. Alright, now, I know because I fill in my own tunnels. There's a lot of cobblestone here. I remember there being... Yep, there it is, lava. Now, for any of you that don't know, all you need to do is get a little bit of water to touch a lava source. It has to be a source block, like the start of the lava. And it will create a little obsidian. Oh, phew, I didn't knock out any of my lights. I guess we could still use this coal, huh? We'll gather this up quick, get our obsidian. Alright, now we don't need much obsidian. These 3 should do it for us. Okay, we will close our cave off so we don't have any of those pesky, annoying, wandering mobs, and we'll head up back to the surface. Now we should have everything that we need to make our enchanting table. Okay, so we've got our 2 diamond blocks, or sorry, I wish they were diamond blocks, our 2 diamonds, our 3 obsidian, and we will just need to, oh, it's 4 obsidian, isn't it? Oh, 1 more. Let me go grab it quick. What a beautiful Minecraft night in our swamp. Why is he glowing? I don't like that. Stop it. Chill out, spider. Calm down. Okay, so here we are in our little enchanting room. Now, it's not going to be pretty. We'll work on beautifying it another time, but let's get it set up. Okay, so we have crafted up our first set of books. We have our 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book on top. That gives us an enchanting table, and let's set this bad boy down. Boom, voila, beautiful. Now, in order to power up your enchanting table to get stronger enchantments, again, for the new players here, we need to build some bookshelves around it. It needs to be 1 space out, and you'll see little text kind of floating from the bookshelf to the enchanting table. Looks pretty neat, so let's build that up. We are using our sugarcane to make the paper. We combine that paper with the leather. And then lastly, I have grabbed a bunch of wood here, and we will make our bookshelves. And let's see, 44 books. We'll get as close to that as we can. 42, not bad. Oh, right. Haha, it's all going to be divided, of course. Alright, so 14 bookshelves. That's almost perfect. What did we run out of? We need... It was the sugarcane. Anyone who guessed that sugarcane was what we would be short on, you were the ones that are correct. You win. I have no prizes for you, but you win. So we'll have to go grab up... It's literally going to be like 3 pieces of sugarcane. But let's power up this enchanting table. And, see if we only had 1 more. That looks bad. Why would we put it on the bookshelves? Put it on the walls. Silly Dissonance. There we go. That's looking better. Alright, got a little light in here, so nothing should be spawning. That's really our main concern for now. Again, we'll work on beautifying this a little bit next time. I'm gonna go grab that, 3 sugarcane that we need. I'll be right back. Alright, and here's the last bookshelf. Now, this is the easiest way to set up. I believe there are other ways that you can do it. If you stack them up another tier, for instance, I believe the text will still feed into the table, so it'll be nice and strong. Okay, Enchanting 101 for anybody who is new here. So all you do is you drop the tool or item that you're looking to enchant, can be armor as well, into the first slot. And then there are these 3 options here that you can get. They will say some enchantment like efficiency 2, ... That means it will at least have efficiency 2, but it could have something else on it as well in addition. First one's going to cost you 1 level, second one's going to cost you 2 levels, third one's going to cost you 3 levels. However, this is the level you must be in order to use the enchantment. So I'm level 33, I can do a level 30 enchantment, and when I do, it will cost me 3 levels. That's the breakdown, okay? So I might take this Unbreaking 3, that's pretty good. I want a workhorse pickaxe, so something that's going to last a long time, and Unbreaking will do that for me. When I do that, it'll drop me to level 30, which means that I can do 1 more 3rd level enchantment. Now, I also want Fortune, but I would like something better than Fortune 1 that's a little weak, although that would be better than what I have. Typically, the first 2 things I like to have are 1, a workhorse pickaxe, that's what I call it. It's a pickaxe that's going to last a long time and is going to mine very quickly for you. So for me, this is a diamond pickaxe with as high unbreaking and efficiency as I can get on it. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is Fortune. This really spurs on your diamond intake at the beginning of the game, so I also try to get that as fast as possible. Silk Touch is also nice, but not quite as important to me as the other 2. So, since I have Unbreaking here, that's great, and I'll probably take it. Another little quick tip, though. You can also put a book in the first slot here, and take a look at some random enchantments that you could get on a book. Later on, you can craft the enchantment from this book onto another tool. So I can get Unbreaking 3 on my diamond pickaxe, and I can also get Efficiency 3 here. This would be ideal, as I could have Unbreaking and Efficiency on that pickaxe. Eventually, that's what I want to have. I don't think that book is any better than the pickaxe, so we're going to start with this. Perfect. So this is going to take care of all of my mining for a very long time. Efficiency 4 will let me plow through the ground very quickly, and Unbreaking 3 will make sure that it lasts a very, very long time. Very happy with that enchant. Now let's see what we get on the book. Any chance we get Fortune? No, there is not. And for every pickaxe, it will be the same, so I'll get to see it here. No Fortune either, so that's kind of a shame. So there's 2 things that I could do here. Number 1, I could think about one other piece of gear that I really want to upgrade that's important to me at the beginning of the game and just take the best thing available. You know, maybe a nice sword thing, although these are pretty bad, or something on my armor. Number 2 is I could kind of go enchantment hunting with these books. And an easy way to do this is just spend 1 level. I would have to go get a few more levels, but I could go spend 1 level and then wait for Fortune to show up in here, either on a pickaxe or on one of my books, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go gather a couple of levels, and then I will come back and we will hunt for Fortune. That way I have both the workhorse pickaxe and my Fortune pickaxe, which will let me get lots and lots of diamonds. I'll be back. Fortunately, a nice easy way to get some levels is to breed some animals, so just by doing this, I should get another level or 2, and hopefully that's all I need. Another way for some quick, easy levels is to cook stuff. So both of those gave me a few levels, and I'm just going to pop some cobblestone in because I know I'll be using stone in my future builds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it has finally happened. My first death on this Minecraft world. Silly me, I just hopped down into the mine and missed the ladder at the end, so I fell from too high and went kasplat. So that means that I will not have the levels to randomize the enchantments this time and look for Fortune. So make sure you tune in next time where we will be grinding out some of those levels again, getting our enchantments, and getting ourselves a nice full set of enchanted diamond armor and tools that we want. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me again today. Please remember to like this video below if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe if you are looking forward to seeing more. I've had so much fun sharing my journey with you so far, and I can't wait to see where it goes in the future. I have a lot of build ideas coming up, but of course it's going to take a little while to get there as we work on getting our tools and materials together. I hope that you join me in this interactive experience as we put our world together. Don't forget down in the comments to also give me a name for our chicken friend. He is so tired of being nameless and really could use your help. Thank you so much, and until next time, this is Dissonance signing off.